Yo, Pop, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hamizan, what's up too, bro?
Yeah, I'm cool. Okay, I think I need to discuss something with you because I've seen you playing your phones, right? But before that, I need to ask you something. You have time?
Actually, I have the time because actually too bored.
You're too bored.
Too bored.
I think it's the right time for us to discuss about maybe this topic.
Yes, I agree.
It's really interesting, right?
Yes. What's the topic?
It's about how technology can influence students to improve their learning, listening and speaking skills at school.
How technologies can influence the student study.
Yes.
I think this is really cool topics to discuss and really crucial because nowadays, as we know, the technologies is be the biggest part of our daily life right now, especially for students, right? Yes, because the technology like laptops, handphones, and especially internet
Yes.
was used by the student to study. Yes, studies, right? So I think it's really important to discuss this topic because I think we can find out how the student can use the technologies in most positive way.
Yes, I thought that. But I think I need to go to the toilet first. So
I see.
stay tuned for this next discussion.
Stay tuned.
So let's start our discussion.
Let's start our discussion. The technologies to help students improve their speaking and listening skills.
Yeah, okay, but for me, our topic is about technology in education, right? But specifically, I would like to talk about our main focus today is about improving learning and speaking skills.
Yes.
Right. As in Malaysia, many students can read and write, but they are really scared to speak and listening in English because they are scared of being judged by others. So they don't have the confidence for that.
I agree with that. So, from our experience, many students in the class, they are afraid to speak and listening in English. This is because they are afraid their pronunciation and their listening skill are in false way. So that's why they choose to stay quiet in their class. So I think there is where the technology can help them to improve their listening and speaking skills.
Yeah, if feeling judged is the main problem here, with simple technologies, we can see that we can make our students learning English, maybe listening and speaking without feeling judged. They can practice at their own pace. It can be slower or faster, no pressure, right? So they can have confidence when they practice at their own, and it eventually will help them, to be honest.
Yes. So So I think in this discussion, we will share how the technology can help the student improve their listening and speaking skill, and also how can technology support the student and the different students, especially the special needs students.
Yeah, and as for me, deeply from my heart, I hope at the end of this discussion, we can see that technology is not that very complicated, but it can be very simple tools that can make a big difference for students learning English at school.
I mesmerized with your words.
Yeah, thank you.
It's really inspiring me.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty cool, but it's cool actually, and really impressive.
Yeah, to be honest, I learned from by technologies itself.
That's what you said.
By watching movies, listening to music.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Can be very helpful.
Very helpful. Yeah. Stay tuned.
So, at the very first,
Yes.
let's start with listening skills.
This is very crucial one.
Yeah. in my opinion, listening skills is the most basic skills you need to master before speaking.
Yes,
Right? Because students, they need to listen properly before they can speak. Right. So
Yes.
why I'm saying like that, why I'm talking like that, is because as we think logically as a human, if you do not know or do not understand what you hear, you will never know what to say.
Yes, I really agree with your statement. It's very crucial things that this listening skill is very important to students because I think the listening skill is very basic things able to master.
Yeah.
Because as we know, the 90% the information or the learning things that we get are from the listening skills. So, like example I give you in the class, the teacher is mainly use their explanation by their voice, which is need the listening skill to master by the students. So it's really important, right? So I think this way technology can help students master more their listening skills is by using the short English video. The teacher can use some platform like YouTube to open some short English video using the short YouTube videos, and maybe this popular platform like TikToks, where where teacher can show the student the short English video too. So beside from it's easy to use, the video actually easy to access by the teacher and easily can understand by the students.
Yeah. Yeah. As for me, what I like about video is they don't just have a voice, right? They have visuals.
Visuals.
Yeah, they have pictures and actions.
Yeah.
It will be more interesting for students.
Yeah.
Okay, because if the student itself very slow in listening in English, video itself they have pictures that can allow students to understand the meaning from the videos. Even they don't understand what they say in the video, they can, they have visuals, they will understand what they say in the video.
Yes, that's right. And also, these video methods or visual methods, or listening methods, it can reduce stress of the students too, because the students can also repeat and repeat again if they are still cannot understand the video, the knowledge of the video. So this make the learning session is more efficient for them.
Of course.
Especially for the slow learner student, right? Because they can repeat and repeat again until they are understanding slowly.
Yeah. So they learn with their own pace,
Their own pace.
videos, they can replay, right?
Yes.
So it's very efficient for me.
Very efficient for me too.
Very for everyone, to be
Everyone.
honest. It's very efficient.
Not only for
everyone.
the fast learner student, but really
Yeah.
helps the slow learner ones.
Of course, bro. How can we not think about that?
Yes.
Alright, nice. Beside videos, we have audio, right? So, sometimes it's really good to listen without watching, right? You can lay in bed, you can do whatever you want,
What?
just by listening, right?
Right.
So teachers, they can use cool stories using audio for their students, maybe using superhero stories or superstitious one, because scientifically it will boost their adrenaline and the stories will be much interesting. So you can encourage the student to listen more in English, right?
Yeah. So, based on what you're talking about the audios, you're talking about the normal student ones.
Yeah.
But here, now, I want to talk about how teachers can use it to the slow learner or special needs students,
Alright, okay.
especially for the kids ones, because teacher can use some happier sound and the silent sounds to attract them, learning more actively in the class.
Yeah.
So this attract them to pay attention and keep learning the language by using some silent video like video and frame audio and so on. But actually, I want to talk about audio actually can help students improve and learning their sounds, the pronunciations, and the accent of the language itself, right?
Yeah.
So, because of the audio, the students can hear them again and again, repeatedly and repeatedly.
Oh, using a repetitive method, right?
Repetitive methods, right? Yes. By doing that, repetitive method is very efficient because the students can replay and strengthen their memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Strengthen their memories.
Forget about memories.
So it's really efficient by hearing again and again the audio of the language.
I really agree with your statement, bro. No, I think this audio is very helpful for many students,
Yes.
especially special needs students like slow learners
Yeah.
and so on. So why? Because using audio, they can listen it at their own pace. Maybe fast, maybe slow, right? They just need time. They usually need time. So by time, they can learn slowly, and they can learn it without feeling embarrassed.
Yes. Actually, this can make them more confidence because by using the technology like video and audios, it really enhance the experience of the learning of listening skills. So this can make them enhance their listening skills and make them more confident because they can finally understand what can they hear.
Yeah.
Yes. So they feel more happy and more confident.
Yeah.
Because they finally understand what they hear. So
You know what, bro?
what?
Technology is very cool.
Very cool.
It's very cool because it can help students efficiently. Actually, I think it's cool. It's just no offense, no bad
No
words.
offense. Yes,
Yeah.
it's just really cool.
And this is just by the listening part.
Listening part.
Yeah, we have speaking and so on. We will continue our discussion.
Yes. Stay tuned.
I think it's kind of hard.
Yes.
And maybe it's better for us to change the location. Do you think like that?
Yes, I actually agree with you. Beside from the condition is hot, it is so bored. I think we need to change some and find some more good locations and more cool locations.
Yeah, okay, right.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's go.
Nice. Chips. Alright.
Yes.
Nice places.
Yes, these are cool places.
Yeah. And I think we can move to the second discussion, right?
The second discussion. What's
And that's about speaking skills.
speaking skills?
Yeah. And as for me, if I'm being honest, many students in Malaysia, they are afraid of speaking in English. And because of the roots, it's because they are so afraid of being judged. And worse, they are afraid of being laughed at. As we know, me, to be honest, I'm not good enough in English, so I can understand them, right? What do you think?
I totally agree with your opinions. Apart from afraid to speaking English, the student also actually actually weak to speak in English because as we know the Malaysian mainly speak Malay in the house since the child, and I have read some the information that's the child under age is is the more crucial periods to talk English. But in Malay, in Malaysia, many parents not seeing this as the crucial things and not teaching English seriously. And this is why technology can help them to improve their English. One of the example I can give you is the students can record their own voice of speaking using laptops or other devices like earphones. So it can help them. It can help them listening to their speakings. What's your opinion on it?
For me, the recording part bro is really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, I like this method because, you know, students can practice at their own pace, maybe at home, alone. There is no pressure. There is no people around them to judge or anything. They can repeat it, record it many times, right? They can just chill. They can just practice with chill. Yeah, no pressure, no offense. Yeah. So it's a really cool method. Yeah.
Yes, I really agree with you. Yes, the recording method is more efficient things because the student can repeat their own voice of recordings. So the students can detect what is wrong with their pronunciation, maybe their accent. So by doing this, the students can improve their speaking skills slowly and repeat.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Technology that we can use for this to improve the speaking skills is using online discussions. So students they can use platform like Skype or Google Meet, and they can discuss with their friends, with other friends, and online. So it's gonna be online, and when it's gonna be online, it will be more relaxed to discuss. Instead, you are discussing in front of the whole class. Okay, so when you are more relaxed, you'll be more confident, and when it held using online platforms, you can use apps like ChatGPT, or you can practice at your own before you start discussing or you start speaking. So I think it's cool method.
Yes,
It's cool technology.
I really agree with you, Hamizan. Yes, it's true that the online presentation by small group is more chill and relaxed without no pressure because the student can change or give opinions relaxedly and no pressure, and they can agree and disagree politely. And besides that, I think I have some other opinion that besides from doing some formal discussion, the students also can make some uh, revisions, some informal things like revisions, or maybe just talk about some gossips. So they can talk some gossips maybe in English, so that's
What
maybe
this is in English, right?
yes. So as long as in English, this can slowly help them improve their speaking skills.
Of course, bro. And next, it will be an online platform too, but it's an online presentation. okay, online presentation. Yeah. So when you using an online presentation, it will be more easier for people to present. Okay, instead of present in front of the class, you'll be more relaxed, chill. It's the same like online discussion. Yeah, it's the same using Google Meet and Skype. But what's more important here, even a simple presentation is fine. Okay, it's fine. And what matters here, and what's important here, that student can express and giving their opinion, express their ideas, and yeah, slowly but surely will improve their speaking skills.
I totally agree with you, Hamizan. And also, I have some opinion that students, especially the introvert students or shy students, they can also improve their speaking skill by using online presentations methods because there is no pressure, there is no one seeing him present in the front like a conventional one. So this slowly can help them improve their social skills, and most important thing is speaking skill. And thus teacher play the most important role here because as we know that teacher cannot judge them by using this technology methods of speaking. Because when the student feels safe, they feel more confident and willingly want to speak English again.
And yeah, I agree with you, but I want to share something with you. But the last method that I myself even use is using a mirror and just talk with yourself. No one judge, no one see, and even the grammar, your pronunciation is off the trash. I just talk in English. So when I make myself adapt with speaking in English, my tongue will be easier to talk in English. Yeah. So I think this is great and efficient method where you just talk in front of the mirror, you just see yourself, then you'll be more confident. Yeah. But it's a long process, right? You need to practice it every single day. Just watch movie and listen to movies, and try to copy some actors,
And the language.
their English accent or anything, their dialogue, their scene, so you can repetitively speak in English. Okay, that's it.
So there's a beside from the technology one. I think that's traditional.
It's a traditional method.
This is really cool too. Beside from the technology.
This is just
Your opinions.
my opinion, my method.
And somehow doing this. When student too.
Where you student too, right?
Especially in your experience.
In your SPM, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's talk about special needs student. Special needs student. Not all students learn in the same way. Students are also flexible. They have a variety ways to learn English. Not just English, any subject, right? And special needs students or other students, they are way more better at learning with using visuals and audios. Okay? So that's why kids video or special needs students videos, they are more flamboyant, they are more loud, they are more flashy, they are more wonderful, colorful to attract them, so they can help them to understand the videos better too, because the visuals attract them, make them more interested, make them more interested to study, right?
I totally agree with you that the visuals and the audio methods really helps the special needs student to improve their English and many more other knowledge. I can give some example here. Uh, Maybe I can give dyslexia student as the example. So, as we know, the dyslexia students have a struggle by read things directly. So, this audio and visual method can really help them to improve their speaking and reading skills slowly and slowly. And others is other specialists within life who have some intellectual disabilities like maybe the ADHD or autism. So as we know, they have very lack of focusing by just looking at traditional teachings. So this visual and audio can not just helping them improve their English or other knowledge, but it also can helping them attract them to study, to once attract them to more want to attract them to learning and yes, focus in class. And as we know, the teachers can use some technology here. The teacher can use the video from the YouTube, short video, and the TikToks to attract them and to teach them with methods.
Okay, so talk about technology. Okay, technology allows students to practice at their own speed. Okay? No pressure, no people around them to judge. They can practice repetitively at their own pace, so they will be more comfortable and confident to speak in English, to learn English, to be loved in English. Okay, because technology itself is a simple tool, and it's make our life simpler. Most importantly, in learning English, it's so efficient, it's so helpful for us. So I'm not saying that we can't use traditional method, but technology is a way more efficient and easier, especially for students.
Yes, especially for the special students.
Yeah, for special students.
Yes.
Already.
Because the name itself is special students.
Yeah.
So we need to find the other ways to help them.
The special ways.
Special ways.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the easiest way is the technology is using the technology. So this technology can help them improve their, not just improve their learning pace, but can improve their confidence too.
Yeah.
Use it.
Okay, so let's call it a day. But before that, so finally,
How about fight?
I promise, right? Finally, to conclude and to wrap it up our discussion for today, I think that technology itself is the most efficient, the best way, the simplest way,
Yes.
and the most relaxed way is for you to improve your listening and speaking skills, but also you need to be controlled.
Yes, I really agree with your opinions that the technology is really relaxed and more enjoyable way to learn. To learnings. Yes, as we know, aside from using as we know that traditional way is really going like
Yeah,
teacher
boring.
just teaching and just
You just listen.
serious as this is
Nothing
really very boring
Yeah.
and that make us sleepy at the class, right?
What a boring way, right?
What a boring world. So that's why the technology come to our worlds to help us learning and in more enjoyable way.
Yeah.
So the learning session can be more less stressful, not pressure, can be and the learning
Be so fun. Really fun.
so fast and most important is efficient, right?
Yeah, it's efficient. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you for joining us today and listen to our boring discussion, but I think it's a good topic.
Good
To be
topics.
honest. So thank you. Bye.
Right.